Hello to everyone out there. I hope you've just enjoyed a wonderful Easter break. It was a wonderful time to catch up with friends and family and to deal with my children after they had indulged in a lot of chocolate. I myself just had a little smidge last night. Other than that, I kept pretty much away from it. But it marks the end of March and the beginning of April. So we're really getting into the meaty part of the year. I on X or Twitter, I follow a little person that shows you how deep into the year we are, and we're at 25% of the way into 2024, which is a crazy thing to experience. Time just seems to zap by, and I really feel like I say this every month, but it's true. Nevertheless, it was a great month. We had our first public webinar. We've been holding webinars for our clients for some time now, but it was a really great success. And congratulations to Vitaman, who took away the $500 prize for March. So if you are looking to come and see us and experience a webinar, for April, the topic will be how to combat negative reviews. And we'll be going through some of the reviews that Wonks has experienced and giving you advice on how to deal with those, how to submit to Google to have things removed, and just generally best practice in terms of how to do better with reviews online, because it is quite a fractious thing. People are, you know, reasonably crazy and unhinged these days, and they don't really care about how damaging it is to your brand by posting negative reviews. Often they will speak for themselves, and a rant will be seen for that, but you should always reply. But we'll get to that. It will be on the last Wednesday of the month. I'll bring up my calendar and I'll tell you, I'm pretty sure that is the 24th, the day before Anzac Day, and we hope to see you there. So 2 p.m. Don't forget to register, and you'll go on the draw to win $500 on the day. So we do have quite a lot of people from outside of our client base wanting to join. So we would encourage our clients to get in quick and be registered for that. Of course, if you want to see last month's how to blend your online brand with AI, that is on our YouTube channel, and I will show you that in a moment. So just some brief notes from Raja regarding industry updates, two of which I announced last month, but I will go over them again, and one is new. And that is that Google announced that they are implementing Google Consent Mode V2 and that it is mandatory by the end of last month. We have gone through and done that for all of our clients for free. Pretty painful that we have to go and do these things regularly. You think that Google would, make batch changes, but they don't. This might affect your reporting for demographics, audience data in GA4, and also conversion metrics in Google Ads. So do talk to your project manager about that. These things are becoming more complex, and we're trying to remove that complexity, but there can be some data loss and some creepage in there. Shipping settings are going to be mandatory by July 2024. I went over that last month, but you can ask your project manager for more. Ensure that you have these enabled in your Google Merchant Center. And the new one is GTM WordPress plugin, or Google Tag Manager plugin for WordPress websites, has received an update at the end of March. And that resulted in broken e-commerce tracking in your GA4 account. We suggest you review the data layers for the tracking. So if you are using WordPress and you have seen errors in your reporting, or if you haven't seen errors, go and check, because it will have a direct bearing upon your ad ability to use the machine learning to generate a higher quality lead. It may really impact upon your return on ad spend. So if you haven't already, do go and check that. For clients that have a website health monitoring task in their project plan, we of course will resolve that for you. Master GA4 data. Raj's notes are March 2024 noticed a small upward trend from online users on our client websites, an increase of 5.6% in total online users in comparison to Feb of 24. For e-commerce client data, a total of 3.3 million in revenue was recorded for March, And for our brochure clients, a total of 13,768, just to be exact, conversions were recorded, an increase of 5%. Now, if I share my screen and use the correct one and show you desktop 2, here we go. This is the last 30 days, and you will see here that we have had a 15% increase in revenue for, oh, no, sorry, got to click that share button. That's one for tricking people. I hope it's sharing. You'll see there that the total revenue is 3.2. That's up 15%. The conversion rate's up 2%. So everything's looking good. Obviously, session duration's down ever so slightly. Engagement rate is down ever so slightly. But in the main, those details are looking pretty sharp. There has not been any marquee sale time in the last period. Into May, we'll see Mother's Day, so I would expect to see that revenue increase during that period. Demographic-wise, we're seeing a good ratio between mobile and desktop, small tablet. You see smart TVs dropped away for engagement this month. It shows the delicacy of the data. Still high subject of unknown for gender, unfortunately. And then the total transactions mainly weighted toward desktop. If we look at the conversions and events, we'll see a little bit further in with phone link click, email link click, and form submission. Once it decides to load, form submission at 5.5, email link click at 683. So more people emailing, and phone link clicks slightly down. So again, if you are wanting to understand more about this data, please get in touch with your project manager. If you're not working with us yet, get in touch with our team, and one of our business development managers or our sales director will reach out and set a time with you. And then just to wrap up, just wanting to push back to our YouTube channel, which is where we put up a lot of content. So there is content going up throughout the month that we are working toward. So what are consent settings for Tag Manager? That was what Raj went over last month. Overview of looking for reports in Search Console. We've got how do we monitor our Google My Business profile insights. How to index your site on Search Console. I will upload the webinar that we did last month. It's already on our X account, but not yet on our YouTube account. That'll go up today. So there's a lot of content that will teach you more about how to use the online tools. Of course, if there's something that you want to know about one of the tools that you are using, please get in touch and we can look to put together a walkthrough for you. It's free, no obligation. We'll just put it up there. It's obviously great content for us to add up, and people love it. So we've been growing our subscribers. 166. I know that we're not going to be getting any play awards that YouTube sends out, but that's steadily been climbing, and we know that we do get engagement with those videos, which is great. Might be a small amount, but it's good for our team to get that out there and to be generating more interest. So just on those webinars again, the webinar this month will be on how to combat negative reviews. Every business that attends on the day goes in the draw to win $500. So certainly encourage you to come along. What do we got? Just the one public holiday this month in New Zealand, Anzac Day. I presume it'll be the same in Australia. So I'll look forward to that in a couple of weeks. It's good it's a short week this week. But there's a lot to get done. We've got a lot going on. We've had a couple of new staff join us, and we've picked up a good number of clients for the beginning start of the year. It's been a really strong start to the year, and I look forward to that continuing. And I'm just blessed with amazing staff, with just wonderful people who are always engaging and teaching me new things. And I hope that we impart that knowledge back to you. So have a wonderful April, and I'll see you hopefully at the webinar on the 24th. Have a good day.